here, as you can see, we specified that the etc Odoo inside the container will be in the path that I specified. And here I changed the port, external port, to 8029 instead of 8069. So if we run now 8029, as you can see, it's running, but the 69 is not running because we changed the port. We will go back to 29. It is running, which is good. And if I go to the config file, as you can see, it's still empty, but if we have something inside the config file in the Docker, it will be here too, and I can change it as I want. We clear, and now we will see another way. It's a bit close to the other way, but just instead of the config file, we will connect the extra add-ons folder, because in Odoo development, you want to add your Odoo external modules. That's why we specify the connection between the extra add-ons inside the container and the volume or a path outside the container where you can put your modules. I will remove the container so that I can run the Docker, the container again with the new parameters, and here 8029, and I choose the add-ons path. It's running. If I check the port, it's running too. And if I go to custom add-ons, this is where I can put our custom add-ons that I want to add to my project. This is very important because if I want to add extra add-ons, I will not go inside the container and add it. I just need to put it in the path that I specified, and automatically the container will understand that this is extra add-ons, and it will add it to my Odoo instance. The last way of running Docker, and this is my preferred way, is by using a Docker Compose YAML file. This Docker Compose YAML file contains everything. The images that I want to use, like here you see the image Odoo 12 and the image Postgres, and also the environment and the volumes. This is very important. This is what we did previously, but here we can specify everything. Volumes, for example, here we say that inside the add-ons folder, it will be connected to the extra add-ons which is inside the container, the same as the etc Odoo config file inside the container. It will be connected to the config folder outside the container. But first we need to install the Docker Compose. We do apt install Docker Compose like this. Now we have our Docker Compose. we just need to create our own Docker Compose YAML file. We do it like this, touch, and Docker Compose YAML file. And we will put this content. We change 12 to 14. The port is 69. I can change it to 19 just to show you that if we change the port, then everything changed. This is the external port, and the internal port in the container, it's always 8069. So here the environment regarding PostgreSQL database, we save the changes and then we run the Docker Compose YAML file by using this command, Docker Compose up -d, and that's it. Very easy. If I go now to localhost 8019, as you can see here, it's running, but this one is not running anymore, the 8029. The 8019, it's running, and if I check, if I do, for example, Docker Compose stop, just like this, I'm stopping all my containers, the Odoo and the PostgreSQL, and if I do Docker Compose start, it's starting again. And inside my Docker Odoo folder, as you can see here, I have add-ins, config, and custom add-ins. Those folders are connected to folders inside the container. It's like they communicate with each other. Here we have the Odoo config, it's still empty. We can add the configuration that we want. And inside the add-ins folder, here we can put our own custom modules. As you can see, we saw many ways of running Odoo by using Docker. All of them are easy, and you can choose the one that suits you and the one that you like.